Hello everyone, welcome to the Comic Game Movie Show. My name is Ishan, and today I'm here to give you my late thoughts on the Black Widow trailer. Now, the Black Widow trailer came out yesterday morning. I was expecting it, but I ended up working a lot longer than I wanted to end up working. So, by the time I ended up getting home, I really didn't even have the time to even put a review up. But now I have the time to put my thoughts out there on the final Black Widow trailer. Now, personally, I do think this is the best trailer they've put out so far. But the thing is, my only complaint about the marketing for this movie is they've technically only put out a teaser and a featurette. Technically they put out a teaser that could be considered a trailer, but it was called a teaser and it was vague. Usually, there's a teaser, a featurette, and then two trailers. And there's a teaser, the real trailer, and then a featurette, and then you get a second trailer about a couple weeks, like 2-3 weeks before it comes out. That's usually how it goes. But Marvel's done things a bit differently. Now, for an Endgame and Infinity War, they only had 2 actual official trailers. I don't think they really had a teaser. I think they had trailer 1 and trailer 2. They may have had a teaser. Yeah, actually, no, they did. That's exactly how they did it. They had a teaser, an official trailer, and a second trailer. But like I say, Marvel's doing it a bit differently for this movie. I don't know why. Maybe this is a change up of strategy, the way they're going about it. But as of right now, this is called the final trailer. And the trailer, to me, like, first of all, the score, the sound, I don't know if this is going to be a score in the movie. I hope it is. I think it is going to be, because I remember when I was watching the trailer, the second trailer for Thor Ragnarok, that wasn't the immigrant song, that dun 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 dun. It wasn't that one. It was the one that had this like more techno, like it kind of had this cool sound to it, this kind of wavy sound, this techno wave sound to it, like, and it was really cool. And it was in the movie too, in a lot of the parts of the movie. So I'm hoping that the soundtrack for this is in it, because it's a very cool it's a very cool, like, espionage epic kind of sound to it, and it's a bit different than what was in the first initial teaser trailer, but it's still just as cool. And the thing is, there's more story in this one. There's a little bit more plot in this one. Granted, it's not like there's only tiny little tidbits that if you're in the know, like someone like me who was going around watching different things and whatnot, that you would catch. But the big thing in the trailer is that Taskmaster is confirmed to be mimicking moves and be studying Natasha and and he has Black Panther claws. He hits a Black Panther-like kick and lands in a Spider-Man-like pose. Taskmaster, so that is confirmed that Taskmaster's been mimicking different Avengers. Because us comic book fans and nerds of things of this nature, people who watch things like this, we knew who Taskmaster was. We knew what he was about, but most of the mainstream audience didn't until this trailer. So this trailer did so much more. You got to see some more action. You got to see the heart of the trailer. You got to see the crux of the trailer. You got to see the message behind the movie that's most likely going to be behind the movie, which is the whole you being who you want to be, not who you are. And, like, you know, the whole living with your past and literally going back to literally free yourself of your past mistakes. Like, Natasha having to face her past, face the Red Room, whatever's going on with Taskmaster, you know, rekindle whatever relationship she had with this former family she used to have that I'm assuming is not going to end very well in this movie. But, like, there's so much in this trailer. But all in all, enjoyed the hell out of the trailer. Thought a kick-ass trailer. But let's get into speculation here, because the things I want to talk about aren't all in the trailer. First of all, I do not think, they kind of make it known in the trailer that maybe Taskmaster's running the Red Room. He's running the Red Room. He's got them all under his control. Yada, yada, yada. But first of all, Taskmaster as a villain in the comics is a lot different. Not a lot different, but a bit different. First of all, he's kind of just a dude. Like, no, he's a super dude who can copy other people's abilities. He's a hell of a fighter. But all in all, he's just a dude, you know. Anyone can pay him to do something. If you have the money, anyone can pay him to do whatever. He'll fight for heroes. He'll fight for the government. He'll fight for villains. He's not particularly ambitious. He's not particularly ambitious. Money's really his big thing. Like, he's just kind of a dude. But this version, you haven't even heard this version talk. Not even in a, like, they could, and the thing is, I'm starting to think that he's not going to talk a lot. I'm starting to think that what they're going for with the Taskmaster is totally going to be a Terminator vibe. They're going for Terminator 1 vibe with him. and I can kind of see it. This relentless masked man who you can't see his face, or you don't know what he's thinking, you don't know what he's thinking, you don't know what his facial expressions are, you don't know what he's thinking about, you don't know why he's coming after you, and he's just this relentless man coming after Natasha, and she can't escape him. She keeps coming after her, he keeps finding her, and like there's this awesome shot in the trailer that I don't know what he's talking about, and I love the red shots. All of the shots of the other widows in red lighting, or Black Widow in red lighting, or the red lasers, or you know, him shooting the red, like all these, the red lighting is gorgeous, man, because it just gives it a vibe. Like when I think of this damn movie coming out, I just think of red, and I think of it in this like negative way. Really, I can't really describe it, but like there's this red glow that's throughout the entire movie. But there's this one shot that no one's talking about, where he was on a helicopter, and the helicopter was obviously coming down, and then you just see Taskmaster standing in the red, but the way his black suit was like this silhouette and this red light on this chopper, and I was like, dude, that is so badass. I don't know why. Like there's something about Taskmaster that just kicks a lot of ass in this. And like I say, it's different than, he's gonna be different than the Taskmaster we're accustomed to as comic book people, because like I said, Taskmaster in the comics, he's more of a dude. He's just a dude. He's a well-skilled, well-trained, he has an ability, hell of a dude, but for the most part, Taskmaster really is just a dude. Like, you know, like I say, anyone can pay him. He's, you know, he's okay, you know. I mean, he doesn't really care. He's not very ambitious. You know, he's a hired gun. Like I say, he's just a dude. But in this, like I say, they see that they're going for this more cold-blooded, more calculating, more just this he's got a target and he's coming after you, and he's not gonna stop. He's not gonna smile. You don't get to see his face. You don't get to hear him talk. That's what I'm excited about with Taskmaster. But the thing is, I do not think Taskmaster is running this show. I have a theory that Yelena is running this show. And now hear me out. Just in case I spoil this for you, because I don't know if this is true or not, I just got this gut feeling. First of all, I got a gut feeling that Marvel, like, if this movie had taken place a long time ago, then maybe I'd be like, okay, Marvel, that was, you know, a mistake by Marvel. But Marvel, they were in the process of making this movie while they were making Endgame. There's no way that a line that's in literally every trailer that would slip by their mind is the whole, I didn't have a family until I had this one in the Avengers Endgame. Which makes me think that whatever happens in this movie is going to be so tragic, so heartbreaking, that Natasha's not even going to want to think about this. She had a family, but they're all dead. I'm pretty sure all of them are going to die. All of them are going to die. Yelena's going to die. Except Yelena doesn't die. I believe that Yelena is behind this entire Black Widow, this entire operation, and that she is running Taskmaster. Now, how she's running Taskmaster, either A, she's actually got mind control of Taskmaster, or B, they're in a weird relationship. Something's going on. But either way, Yelena is gonna end up being, because I feel like everyone thinks that it's gonna be the motherly figure in Rachel Weisz, but like it just seems too on the nose. So it makes me go Yelena. And plus, I could definitely see them having, and plus the MCU loves to have bad, and plus the MCU saw a nice formula that works with Loki, the idea of having a bad person who, over the course of films, becomes a good person and redeems themselves. That's totally a Black Widow thing, and that's totally something that the MCU knows that works. So starting Florence Pugh off as Yelena Belova, the dead sister of Black Widow, the one who's responsible for not only the death of their family, but, you know, letting Black Widow think she was dead, I think that's a great method to go. Oh, just make people hate her, just to make people love her. And that's where I think they're going with this. I think Florence Pugh is going to fake her death at the end of this movie. I think she's going to be responsible for the bulk of what happened in this movie. And I think that Black Widow is going to go into Infinity War and Endgame thinking that her sister is dead. And I think the movie is going to literally end with Yelena staring at Natasha's grave, looking down at Natasha's grave, because there will be a grave, looking down at Natasha's grave, and Taskmaster walks up behind her, or something like that. Like, something like that, where it's made abundantly clear that the bad guys kind of won in the end, but in a weird kind of way, the bad guys sort of won in the end. And maybe she was hired to do it by Ross, something along those lines, but something like that is going to happen. And I just got this gut feeling that this movie, it's a spy movie. So I feel like, and they're misleading you too. Also, the actor who's playing who's playing Taskmaster, he's clearly playing Taskmaster. If you look on his Twitter, he's He's the only one who typed in hashtag TM, hashtag Taskmaster. And, you know, it's just like, it's pretty clear. And Taskmaster's not a girl. He's not a woman. I'm going to debunk this whole Taskmaster is a woman thing right now. She is too big. He is way bigger. Taskmaster is way bigger than both Natasha and he's the same size as Guardian. Not to mention that I believe that there's 2 shots of Rachel Weisz's character in the same hallway with Guardian. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna die. I'm pretty sure all of them are going to die. They're gonna die as a married couple, and it's gonna be sad. You're gonna like them, and it's gonna be totally sad, and then, oh man, it's gonna be great. But thank you guys for making Comic Game Movie Show. Please like, subscribe. What did you think of the Black Widow final trailer? I enjoyed the hell out of it. I can't wait for the movie. It is tracking big. Fuck all the haters. Marvel said fuck that coronavirus or whatever it's called. Fuck that virus. We gonna make our paper because we don't give a fuck. Thank you guys for making Comic Game Movie Show. Please like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.